Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I'm Brian Moritz. Today we're going to change it up a little bit, talk about a used fifth wheel. And this fifth wheel is a 2014 Heartland Sundance XLT 245 RLS. So actually pretty cool fifth wheel. For those of you who just want a weekend trip, a hunting cabin, go park it on some land and go see it every once in a while, this would be a great option for you. So the 245 RLS, 26 feet, 4 inches from tip to tip. So nice and short. Still has some good water capacities. It's nice and light, so just about anything can tow it. We'll get into all that in just a little bit. Let's start by looking on the outside. We've got an 18-foot awning. Now that is a power extend, power retract with a light bar built into it. It's in good shape. It's a little windy out today, so I'm not going to put it out. Now, this is not a full body paint. This is going to be decals. For those of you who have seen decals, they kind of crack and fade over time. This one's actually in pretty good shape. It is just a one owner fifth wheel, and it appears that they took really good care of it. Up in the front, we've got one of our 2 propane bottles. So you have dual propane bottles. Coming back, nice big pass-through storage. Actually some decent height. A lot of the times in these lighter fifth wheels, the pass-through storage will be really short, but this one's actually pretty good. Moving back, we've got the Atwood 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. And then the Suburban furnace. Outside speakers, so you can play music outside. 2 110 volt outlets. If you have power available, you can use it or use these outlets to run power tools and such. Moving back, we've got the rear entry, something kind of rare on these fifth wheels. Coming to the rear cap, again, a little bit of fading, definitely not bad for a 2014. We do have a full-size spare tire, ladder to get up on the roof. And then on both the driver and passenger side, we have manual crank down jacks. So you just put a socket right here, crank those down. Those are just going to be for stabilizing, take the play out of the suspension. If it were me, I'd grab a drill and a 3/4 inch socket and run them down that way, make life easy. Moving forward, another kind of interesting storage here. Now personally, I'd probably put fishing poles, hunting gear, stuff like that in there. It's nice and tall. Gives you a lot of room. Coming forward, back to this pass-through storage. In the back side here, we've got our water connections. So, city water connection, tank fill, gray and black tank dump. Outside, hot and cold shower. Now for water, you've got 53 gallons of fresh water, 40 gallons of gray, and 40 gallons of black. And then the other side of your big pass-through bay. And the second propane bottle. So you can choose which propane bottle. If one runs out, you just switch it over to the other. Now looking at this sticker, we've got a 9,900 pound GVWR. So the maximum weight allowable on this trailer is 9,900 pounds. In the front, we've got our normal fifth wheel storage. Now, right now this fifth wheel only has 1 battery box in it, but there's plenty of room if you wanted to add a whole bank of batteries up on the roof. It wouldn't be hard to add some solar, and you could leave this thing out and just boondock in it forever. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the outside. Let's head inside. So right as we come in the door here, we've got the cabinet. Now in this cabinet, we've got the switch for our awning extend and retract, the switch for our slide out extend and retract. I'll put that slide in before the video is over so you can see what this thing looks like closed up. A couple of light switches, and then your tank levels and water heater on and off. Now down below that, we've got our fuses and circuit breakers for this fifth wheel. Pop-up counter extension. And then 2 more 110 volt outlets just on the back side of this cabinet. Now, in 2014, the 245 RLS had an option for a sofa here. The previous owners did option to have the 2 recliners instead, a little bit more comfortable seating. Good storage up across the top. And then down below you have nice big windows. Now these 2 back windows do open so you can get some airflow going through here. Over on the driver's side, off door side, we've got the booth dinette that will drop down and make a bed if you need it. And then more storage all the way across the top of that as well. Moving forward, nice big pantry. Now you could add some extra shelves in here if you wanted to, just to optimize the storage a little bit more. Really deep cabinet down below would be a great place for your pots and pans. 32-inch TV, more storage up above, and more storage down below. So this Genesis right here, this is going to be your house radio. So AM, FM, Bluetooth, and you can use, there's 3 zones of speakers. So you have the rear, which is your living room, the front, which is your bedroom, and outside, which is those 2 speakers on the exterior, so you can have music outside as well. 4 kitchen storage up above, really big cabinet. We do have a shelf up top here. High point microwave. Down below, 3-burner gas cooktop, gonna pull directly off of those 2 propane bottles outside. And then this fifth wheel does actually have an oven in it, something that we're seeing disappear as time goes on. More storage down below the cabinets and down below the counter. 2 really big cutlery drawers, or silverware drawers. And then 2-bowl undermount sink. Moving forward, we've got the Norcold gas or electric refrigerator, just depending on what you have available. Very reliable fridge. Allows you to boondock if you want to use the propane to fire that instead of electric. Door to cut off the bedroom. And then we enter into the master bedroom. So kind of an interesting setup in here. At only 26 feet long, they definitely had to be creative with space. So in the bedroom, we have the shower, nice and big. Now we've got it disconnected now just because we winterize these units. Your bathroom sink and vanity with medicine cabinet. And then a big cabinet down below for all your toiletries. And opposite of the shower and sink, we've got a separate room for the toilet for additional privacy. As for wardrobe, we've got 3 cabinets in this bedroom. So that one is prepped for shelves. You could add more in there if you wanted to. More shelving. And then over here, more shelving. And then the bed in here is a 60 by 80 queen bed. So it is a full-size queen. Up above the bed, we have 2 reading lights as well as 2 110-volt outlets. And then storage down below the bed. Nice and big. I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Let's go ahead and put that slide in so you can see it closed up. Overall condition of this fifth wheel is very nice. You can definitely tell the previous owners cared for it. They didn't beat on it. Something I really like about this fifth wheel is it's small, but it has a 2,990 pound capacity. So empty weight is 6,610 pounds and GVWR is 9,900 pounds. So you could put 2,290 pounds in here, which is quite a bit of equipment. Slide runs nice and smooth. All right. So that's fully retracted. Unlike most fifth wheels, this is fully functional with this closed up, so I can still get into the bedroom, into the bathroom, refrigerator, and kitchen without really any limitations at all. So if you have any questions about this unit, please feel free to give me a call. Again, I'm Brian Moritz with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My phone number is 303-482-6375. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.